welcome to the next part of Geek Link's Assassin's Creed 3 100% sync walkthrough. This time we tackle sequence 7.1, The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. Kind of an infamous one, as it's simply Paul Revere in the back seat for most of it, giving you directions. To begin with, it's pretty simple, just follow the road. Now, one of the objectives you need to worry about throughout this one is not to be detected, of course, so keep an eye on your map there, like I did. And if you see any red blips, make sure you just avoid them here. And it can be a little difficult sometimes, but really all you need is patience. And just keep an eye on as far as directions right here. You don't need to worry about being too much on task. Like, he kept pointing left, and as you can see, I made it there just the same. Now, once again, the trick is, and don't mind me climbing up on poles there, bloody parkour. The trick is just stay out of sight as best as possible, and always keep an eye on the map as far as what enemies are around, because you don't want to raise suspicion. Right there, I got some enemies there. If you see them, just wait, and they'll sure enough leave before you know it. And unfortunately, it doesn't give you ideas to where the house is, though. I'm guessing it's the one that they were just standing in front of. Yep. And once you get there, interact, and you're all set. Once you're on your horse again, follow his directions, which usually you'll have a vague idea where to go thanks to that green circle, but that disappears once you enter the vast amount of green. For these parts here, it's best to stay off the main road as much as possible, because that's where most of the guards will be posted. Just the same, keep an eye out as far as red dots. So you can see I'm avoiding some there just because I'm going through the woods rather than on the main road. Easiest way not to spring open conflict, of course. If you don't go near the enemies, they can't notice you. So just keep following the directions here as I come across a hunting site, which you can go back to when you're not in the middle of a mission, and just follow the way here. Anyway, just keep heading this direction, and sure enough, you'll come up once again to some more green area. This one, I believe, doesn't have too much as far as enemies, and even better, yep, you're right there, following the path I've laid out here. And just after that, you have one more house to hit, if I'm not mistaken. Just follow the path. Once again, pretty easy here. As long as you're not in the road where most of the enemies are, you'll be more than likely you'll avoid most, if not all, of the guards.
Yes, this is it. This is the way.
And just keep an eye out here for this last one. And he'll say, oh, you're supposed to go the other side. Here, I played it safe and just went across the bridge, but I'm pretty sure he can follow you through the river, worst case scenario. But in case not, don't worry. There is a pack of enemies there, which is what I'm keeping my distance for, but they're easy enough to avoid. So once they walk past, just sneak past them, up the bridge, and it's pretty much smooth sailing here. Now, I just follow the direction I head into, which is pretty easy, and you'll be able to find the last house here. And right there, yeah, and interact with them, and then you'll come across an open, sort of a chase scene. From here, you've accomplished the do not trigger a conflict. Next, you have to reach Prescott's house in 2 minutes. And this one is actually pretty easy as long as you make sure you're sprinting the entire time. You're not wasting time by engaging in an open conflict. Just keep heading in the direction that his house is in, and you will get to him. And you'll see, and there's plenty of time. You'll see me get stuck. Like, I think this is it right here, and once more on the cliff. But I still make it just the same in time. Yeah, right here.
Let us take
Now,
care to avoid any
once
further
you get down
surprises.
to the ground, as you can see, I'm like at a minute or closing in on it, but I
believe we
get
are
out
on
of it.
course.
I'll still be able to make it in time. So once again, as long as
I
you're
believe we
running,
are on course.
as long as you don't waste time by engaging enemies, you should be
To the
completely
left,
fine.
Connor.
And once again, make sure
Might be
you
safer if we
follow
approach the
Paul
houses
Revere's
like-
directions, and you'll be there in no time. Here, I'm already here, and then after that, you engage the small cinematic, and you're good to go.
This is it. You have got the right
And
place.
press end circle, and boom. And then from here, it's just a simple, just follow the directions, and you'll eventually get to the house in Lexington, which is the end of the mission. And congratulations, you have another 100% sync, another step closer towards getting the full 100% walkthrough just as soon as you reach the house. But I'm going to trust you guys that you'll be able to reach it. Whatever, I'll just leave the footage in here just the same. Once again, keep it here at the Geek Link. That's www.geeklinkradio.com for all the latest episodes, or just subscribe to the channel that you're watching this video on, and we'll get you all that Assassin's Creed 3 goodness, so you'll be able to get that 100% sync trophy or achievement. You may have an Xbox. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.